Take a look, ladies and gentlemen. This is your complete competitors list for this weekend's New York Pro 212 division. I might add. Wow, what a big show this is going to be. What a great show this is going to be. New York Pro, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, aside from the two main ones, the Arnolds and the Olympia, all year. Chicago's big. Texas. Everything is big in Texas. But either which way, let's go through these competitors. As usual, I will go through these guys one by one, list a little bit about them, and then I will do my top 5 predictions. Noel Adame, competitor number 1. New York Pro champion last year. He was absent from the Olympia, so high hopes for a better year this year. Kareth Baggio, competitor number 2. Now, he took 7th at the Mr. O, and he is your last year's Texas Pro champion. So look for him to get in there. Peter Costella. He took 7th at last year's New York Pro, and he got 2nd at the Chicago Pro, which you can see him here. Competitor number 4, Anthony Della Ventura. That's an Arnold Hollering name as well. He got his pro card 2019, if I'm not mistaken, and also, if I'm not mistaken, he hasn't competed since then. Ralph Farah, 2021 Finland Pro qualifier. He got his pro card there. It's a pro qualifier, so I don't know. That was classic. He looks like he has bulked up some, so high hopes for this guy to get in there. It's always interesting to see the transition. Classic to 212. This is Ho Yeon Yang, and he placed very low at last year's Texas Pro. So let's hope that he, made the improvements that he needs to do to get in there. This is Sung Yip Yang, and I'm sure you remember this Colossus. Look at this guy. Second. So it's going to be a rematch between him and Noel Adame, I am sure. 2nd at last year's New York Pro. Here is Jason Joseph. Look at the arms on this guy. Very nice physique on Jason Joseph. That's a sing-songy type name, too. He got 5th last year's Chicago. It reminds me of that song, actually. Jason Joseph Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's my name, too. Anyway, back to the list here. This is Shungying Lin. He won an NPC show 2022, so I believe he got his pro card. He could be a wild card. Isn't he a devious-looking one? Huh? Mark Lebliner? Lobliner? He's a screaming. This is like Arnold said. Maybe he put him up to it. The higher you scream, the arms go up. He won a Masters NPC show, I believe, the USA Championships back in 2021. So I believe there's going to be a lot of guys making their pro debuts here. As a Masters competitor, it's hard to say. Jose Marta, 2020 Mr. Olympia is the last we've seen of him, as to my knowledge. But that was classic. He was classic physique. He took 13th, by the way. So it looks like him, along with Ralph Farah, I apologize. We're going to be making the switch from classic to 212, to my knowledge now. Diego Gura Montoya. Well, it's a few names. I believe it's Diego Montoya. I like that last name, Montoya. It means business. And I believe this guy also means business. 8th at the Chicago last year. So, he was in the hunt. Here is Babacar Nayang. And this guy, he's got a good physique. Look at this midsection. Awesome V-taper. The Europa last year, he got 8th also. You got to watch those 8th place guys. Often overlooked. And they could tweak their physiques just one way or the other, and they could, turn some heads. Here is Yai-Chen Kane, I believe. That's how you pronounce his name. He's no spring chicken, for sure. But look at the abs. Imagine being that dude and walking around, people underestimating your physique, and then boom, you come out with those abs? Fantastic. He placed very low at last year's Texas, but it was in classic physique, so this is hopefully he has a smooth transition. So that's 3 guys from classic to 212. Michael Schneider. He got 6th at the old M-Pro Pro. Why don't they rename that the M-Pro Classic? 2 pros in a row? Really? Wow. Anyway, he got 6th. Did I even mention that? I go on and on. Yeah, high hopes for Michael. Nate Tello. Marshmallow Tello. Martello Tower. Can you imagine that one? 2022. He got his pro card, if I'm not mistaken. So there's another one, because I did mention there's several guys, and I really haven't mentioned too many. Well, there's another one. And Jordan Wise, 2021 also. Won an NPC show, so, high hopes for these guys. You never know. They could be the breakout star. But let us get to the top 5 in this matchup, beginning with Bobakar Nang. And I believe this guy will place 5th in this matchup in the New York Pro. 2023 New York Pro. It's exciting, guys. So high hopes. Bobakar, if I'm mispronouncing your name, I apologize. And hey, if you think you're going to win, I apologize on putting you 5th. Go ahead and prove me wrong. Win. Just like Adrian told Rocky in Rocky 2. I think that was the only one she supported him in. In 4th place, I have Ralph Farah. He's a wild card, I know. To my knowledge, he just competed in Classic, but judging by these Instagram pictures, in which case I will link you to him because I used his picture. Yeah, it looks like he is going to be a breakout star in the 212 division. Let's hope the judges give him a look and think the same thing. And that's 5th and 4th. Let's face it, guys. I think on everybody's list, this is your top 3. I don't think that there's too many guys that could crack this top 3. This will be your first call out. I don't think that they're going to throw a 4th member in this. Kareth Baggio. I mean, come on. You can't go wrong. Kareth Baggio's not missing anything. Not missing too much. One thing in mind that he's missing. An Olympia title. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, New York Pro, 2nd place last year, and 1st place. We have Sung Yip Yang, and we have Noel Dame. So on paper, you're going to give Noel the victory over Sung Yip Yang. But I don't know. Kareth Baggio could either fall below both of these guys, or he could leapfrog and defeat both of them. He could place in between them. On Mark's Max Muscles list, I have Noel Dame in 2nd place. Oh, baby. Who's in 1st? Who's in 3rd? No, this is not that foolish joke from the 70s. I have Sung Yip Yang in 3rd, and I have Kareth Baggio. Probably no surprise to a lot of you guys. Kareth Baggio, my favorite 212 division athlete, bodybuilder, whatever you want to call these guys. Superheroes, inhuman. This is not human type development. If I had this type of muscle, I would not even own clothes. Wouldn't even own them. Just walk around with my muscles. If I got cold, I would flex. I assume that would warm you guys up. But anyway, all jokes aside, these guys are real human beings under these muscles. So let's get behind these guys and cheer for them, root for them, and maybe they'll bring their best all-time packages. And I gotta say, these 3 dueling it out in the 212 division, this rivals the open class, and that begs the question, Would an overall title matchup this year at the New York be exciting? Would it tantalize you guys? Would me. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. That's just my opinion. Gareth Baggio for the win. It's going to be close between Noel Adame, and Sung Yip Yang. That's your top 3. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Let me know your top 5s in the comments section below. Have a great one.